All right, Sandra, a deal to end the partial government shutdown back on track. The House advancing a spending package, setting it up for a final vote later on today that could reopen the government. Missouri Congressman Jason Smith, chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee, and he joins us now. So it looks like Republicans are going to have to go it alone with this final vote this afternoon. Here's what Speaker Johnson said this morning.
To Hakeem Jeffries over the weekend, and he informed me that they would not be assisting in this endeavor. And I just think that's crazy. Democrats, all they do every single day here is obstruct. And you can see the record for itself. They shut the government down for 43 days, the longest in history, just last fall, and they want to do it again. And it's just crazy.
I mean, they got an agreement in the Senate to all of these spending bills and to the DHS bill that would trigger a 2-week period of negotiation on some changes to DS procedures, DHS and ICE procedures and operations. So why would the Democrats just bail on this completely?
You know, John, it's completely disturbing. If you look at just the pattern of what the Democrats have been doing, whether it was defunding the police in 2020, and now they're wanting to defund ICE, it's unacceptable. They shut down government for 43 days because they were fighting for illegals, and they shut down government again defending illegals. I wish they would just wake up and decide to support the U.S. citizen. Unfortunately, they're not doing that. We're doing this by ourselves, and we're going to get this funding delivered. I would expect, though, that Mr. Jeffries will not be able to keep all of his members of his delegation to vote no. In fact, I think that there's some sensible Democrats that will see the writing on the walls, and they'll deliver for the American people. They believe that we need to fund FEMA. They should believe that we should fund the Coast Guard, the Secret Service, the TSA, but so far, they've only been voting no.
Well, I mean, Hakeem Jeffries is sure pushing them not to. Here's what he said yesterday. Listen to this.
When Mike Johnson and my Republican colleagues have spent the last year lecturing the country that they have some massive mandate. If they have some massive mandate, then go pass your rule. Don't come to us unless you actually want to negotiate on the substance of getting things done that make life better for the American people.
I mean, this is obviously, it's a new Democratic tactic. It's not vote on a spending bill. It's, oh, let's make the spending bill all about policy, which is not what they're supposed to be doing.
Well, I mean, Mr. Jeffries is just trying to lead his body. And because the base is rejecting his leadership decisions, it's now led to him to be this firebrand to hold out on everything. But guess what? He told us to pass that rule. We passed that rule. We're going to deliver this for the American people. We're going to pay our troops. We're going to fund Homeland. And then hopefully they'll get an agreement in 2 weeks.
Yeah, okay, so just real quick, if I could, in this agreement that's forthcoming, or DHS runs out of money, at least portions of it, on the 13th of February. Republicans seem to be okay with this idea of body cameras, but they don't like the idea of agents having to identify themselves by taking off any face coverings. They don't like the idea of judicial warrants instead of administrative warrants. What's your thinking on all that?
You know, I find it funny that the Democrats that were the party of masks during COVID, and some of them are still wearing them today, are offended by a law enforcement officer to have a mask whenever we know that these law enforcement officers are being targeted by crazy people. Why would we want to jeopardize their lives or put them at peril is beyond me, but apparently the Democrat Party, that's their focus.
All right, well, we'll be watching that negotiation over the next 10 days. Mr. Chairman, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.